Hey guys, today we're going to be re-rolling in the new Persona mobile game, Persona 5 The Phantom X. We're going to go over the process, check out which units that you're going to want to re-roll for, and there's a couple options to choose from, so we'll go over that when we get there. So you're going to automatically be logged in as a guest the first time you start playing, which is going to make everything a lot easier. We'll have to go through some of the tutorial, do some fights along the way until we gain some freedom, and then we can grab some of our pulls. So we'll go through the daily hoot and loot here. So we're gonna have 20 in the mail from the pre-registration, so we'll grab those first. You're gonna have some profile cards, frames, and outfits, stuff like that in here as well. So there's our 20 gold tickets. There's also 1,500 meta gems here, or meta jewels, so we can grab those as well. So now we're gonna come to events. It is way later because I went to come in here and it made me download 10 gigabytes worth of data just to access this, so here we are. So this will get us a gold ticket here, some more gems. We'll have another ticket right here for the first day, or 2 tickets, sorry. You'll also have a ticket in your menu and in downloads just for downloading the game, so we'll claim that as well. You can also get 10 more tickets if you get to level 10, so it's up to you if you want to grind out a little bit more of the game. It shouldn't take too much longer, maybe like 10 minutes or so. But for this reroll, we are just going to stick with what we already have right now. So we come to contracts up here. So there's actually a few banners here. There's Frost Waltz, we have the Phantom Thief of Hearts, there's the Phantom Magician, and Phantom X, or Phantom Idol Draft X. So this is like just your regular run-of-the-mill banner. This is a rate-up banner for Joker, a rate-up banner for Thief Kotone, but the one we're going to be doing is this one right here. So this one gives us a discount. We actually only use 8 tickets to do a 10 pull on here. We've got 24, so we can do 30 pulls. After you hit 50 here, your discount does go away, but then you get in a selector box and you get to choose between Ryuji, Morgana, and Anne. So this should be the banner that everybody pulls on right when you first start the game. And so who should you be going for? That's the thing. There's actually a couple different routes you can take. First route is for getting Anne and then getting a second copy of her with the selector box. You'll be unlocking after having your 5 multi-pulls. This will let you have her at A1 right at the start of the game, which is going to help you out a lot. And you'll also have the opportunity to get her weapon later down the road, as well as another copy of her just from doing like the beginner missions. So Anne is really good. She's aged better than a lot of the other units, like in the CN version of the game. They're much farther ahead than us, of course. So we can kind of use them to gauge which units are going to be viable for longer. Your second route you can do is going for Yaoling Li from the banner and then just grabbing Anne from the selector box. Yaoling won't be as viable quite as long as Anne, or not nearly as long as Anne. But she's like really good right now. So if you're running out of patience re-rolling and you do get Yaoling, this is still a viable option for you to choose. You can just run with her, because that way you can still get Anne to A1. If you choose her from the selector box, you get a copy from the beginner missions. You can get her to A1, and then you'll still be getting her weapon. But this time you'll be working with 2 good units instead of just a pumped up Anne. So let's check out the rates and then do some pulls. It is a 0.8% chance for a 5-star, so we're working with fairly low rates here. So a few other units that you're probably going to want to keep an eye out for just along the way. Leo Kamiyama is pretty good. Miyu Sahara as well. And then Keo Tomiyama. Keep an eye out for those 3. They're all also near the top of the tier list. Not quite as high up as the as Anne or Yaoling, but they're still good to have. So if you get those in addition to Anne or Yaoling, then you're doing pretty good. And speaking of a tier list, I can make one myself too if you guys are interested. So let's do some pulls for fun, see who we get, and then we'll check out the reroll process and see how easy and fast it can be. So our first 10 pull, see who we get here. Do a little signature. And it is, got a 2-star. We got a 4-star already. That was pretty quick. Slime, Orobas, another horsey guy, Jack-o'-lantern, a lot of 2-stars, another 4-star. Not the ones that we're looking for though. Another 4-star. So that is one of the 4 stars we're looking for, but we need a 5-star, specifically Anne or Yaoling. So not too bad of a pull there, but definitely not what we're going for. Do another one. I'll skip the summoning animation. We got our trash mobs here. I guess we can just skip that there too. So we got another 4-star. Yukimi. Who else? That's it. Got 2 more left to go, and then we will do our reroll, because I have a feeling we're not going to be getting too much. Got KO Tomiyama, nothing wrong with that, except the fact that we only got 1 temple left to get what we need. It's probably not going to happen, right? We'll skip this here. Yep, didn't get anything. So since we didn't get anything, time to reroll now, and thankfully it's pretty simple. So we'll just go back to the main menu here, or the home screen, and since it logs us in as guest, all we gotta do is come to menu, slide over 1, go to log out. So I'm gonna log back in there, exit out of this, gonna come to user, go to other settings, and delete our account. This is going to permanently delete it, and then we'll sign back in, and then we just gotta do the tutorial all over again. Except this time you can be skipping all. You don't gotta watch this, probably already did it. So that'll skip a large portion of everything, and you just spam click through it. And since you've done this already, I guess you know how to get through it again. One thing I gotta say is this is hella awkward on PC to be doing this, having to click off, drag your screen around and all that stuff. But yeah, so that is the reroll process. It's pretty easy. Since we had a guest account, we can just delete it, start over right away. If you want to speed things up massively, you can be doing this on PC on a emulator like BlueStacks, LD Player. I think Nox Player is another one. I'm not sure if LD Player or Nox Player allow you to do multi-instance, but BlueStacks does, meaning I can run like 5 versions of this game at the same time. My inputs will be mirrored across all of them, so that they'll all progress identically, and I can pretty much reroll 5 accounts at the same time. So that's what I'll be doing. So if you have access to a PC, it doesn't even have to be a great PC, it's just emulating a phone game, right? Then that's definitely the way to go about it. So let me know who you managed to reroll for in the comments below. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and also let me know how many rerolls you did, or if you just gave up after a few times, because it does take a while if you're doing them one by one, right? And that's pretty much it. Catch you next time. See ya.